Okay, so we need to finish up our conversion notes. So flip to the back side right above the summary section, and you should see where it says comparing numbers, and you have this exact same problem as me. So I want you guys to follow along. This is just like our question of the day, except I didn't break it down for you. You need to set it up. So you're going to see the word problem. Is 1 liter of soda or 233 milliliters of soda greater? Now I'm given 1 in liters and 1 in milliliters. You can't compare something that isn't in the same unit. So when we have a comparison problem like this, we need to first convert 1 so that they're both in the same units. I always like to convert the first one, just it's easy to remember. So I'm going to start with my 1 liter, and I want to know how many milliliters is that. So now this I know how to do. I'm going to start by writing kids have died by drinking chocolate milk. Then my 1 liter, it's a single letter, so I know that that's my base. And I'm going to milliliters, so that's my milli, just like our question of the day. And I'm going to move 1, 2, 3 spots to the right. Remember that, showing my work, you must have that. Now I'm going to move my decimal. There isn't a decimal. So our hint is there's no decimal, started after the number, but before the unit. So that goes right here. And I'm going to move it 1, 2, 3. Remember, draw that big decimal so that you know where your new one is before you pick your pencil up. And then I'm going to fill these loops in with zeros. So what I have is 1,000 milliliters. Now I can compare 1,000 milliliters with 233 milliliters, since they're the same unit. And I know that 1,000 milliliters is much bigger than 233 milliliters. Got one more practice that I want to do with you. So pull out your conversion practice worksheet. You guys have that whole backside left to do. You've done the front. You should have redone anything that you got wrong that I had circled. We're going to flip to the back though. So look at part 4. We're going to do the example together, and then you guys are going to have a little bit of class time to work on the next problems. So again, this is a conversion comparison. So is 25 milliliters of water greater than, less than, or equal to 250 liters of water? Again, my problem is I've got milliliters and liters. I can't compare those till they're the same. So I'm going to take my 25 milliliters, and I want to know how many liters. Sorry, that should be an L. How many liters that is. So I need my number line. Kids have died by drinking chocolate milk. I'm going to start with milliliters, so that's my M. And I'm going to just plain liters. 1 letter, that's my base. So I'm going 1, 2, 3 to the left. That's showing my work. You have to have that. 25 doesn't have a decimal, so I'm going to start it after the number, before the letters, and move it back. 1, 2, 3. Put my new decimal before I pick my pencil up. Fill in my empty loop with 0, and I have 0.025 liters. Now I can compare. Is 0.025 liters greater than, less than, or equal to 250 liters? It is much smaller. Be careful when you answer these questions that you do the conversion and then answer the actual question. So some of them don't have you say greater than, less than, or equal to. So be careful that you read the question carefully. This will be due on Friday when you get to class.